Well, firstly, I should say that we are all trying to work out how the U.S. arrived at 60% discounted to 30% as the tariffs that we levy, and therefore the discount they are giving. In reality, our tariffs average on the basis of most favored nations, tariffs an estimated 7.6%. And that's our calculation. Of course, we are speculating what the U.S. is calculating. This, we assume, could include the trade balance. It could include other considerations. But at this point, we're going to need clarity from the U.S. as to how they arrived at the number and how they would want to engage. I think as
the first neoliberal agenda and forced trade liberalization, which was imposed on behalf of America by the International Monetary Fund and the World Bank, is going to come to an end. Countries are going to be able to develop their own industrial policies and set their own tariffs without being bullied by an American unipolar hegemony which existed for a long time. But in history, America has always tried to use tariffs for its own subjective purposes. But now we're in a different environment. They want
to ease. Trump doesn't know that Spain is not in BRICS. Trump doesn't know where South Africa is. We know. AfriForum says, oh, we will emigrate to America. I don't know about you, because if they leave, then we can just simply go and occupy those homes which is ours.
I think, as indicated by the President, we are committed to engaging with the United States of America, as would demonstrably be all other countries that are affected by this trade tariffs that they've imposed, so that we're able to, one, seek clarity, get the clarity, but also to engage about the future of our trade relations going forward.
Or is collapsing. American imperialism and neoliberalism is beginning to come to an end. There is, however, foolishness in the manner in which it's being handled, because it's just blanket increase of tariffs even on things which America cannot domestically produce. I mean, how do you increase tariffs on fruits and nuts which you cannot grow in your own country? What that will have is just inflationary consequences on the American population, where those will just become more expensive and you cannot alternatively produce them. But as an instrument of industrialization, that is what it's trying to do, with the hope that Americans are going to domestically produce their own goods and services.
And it's about not knowing where you go. No, it's about knowing this is my country. This is my land. You have stolen my land. I am taking it back. That's what a revolution is all about. So don't tell me about AfriForum. AfriForum can go to Trump 10,000 times. I don't care. Trump doesn't know where Lesotho is.
I don't care, but BRICS was put there for a bad purpose. And most of those people don't even want to talk about it now. They're afraid to talk about it, because I told them if they want to play games with the dollar, then they're going to be hit with a 100% tariff the day they mention that they want to do it. And they will come back and say, we beg you not to do this. BRICS is dead since I mentioned that. BRICS died the minute I mentioned that. And I remember when Obama and Biden in particular, I guess he said that, oh, they have us over a barrel. They don't have us over a barrel. We have them over a barrel.
Apartheid. When we were facing oppression,